What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. This video is gonna be a little bit different. Usually I like to talk to gamers from the gamer's perspective, but today I'm gonna talk to the developers from a gamer's perspective. Now, understand that not all gamers are like me. But you'd be naive if you think there's not a lot of gamers like me. So I'm going to explain something to you, okay? Apparently, somebody from Ori Will of the Wisp came out on Twitter and told people to go ahead and buy the game and on PlayStation, PC, or Nintendo Switch, not on Xbox because you're going to play it on Game Pass. So pretty much saying that if you want to support Moon Studios, which is I think is the name of the studio that made Ori, go ahead and get them on other platforms. Don't play them on Game Pass because you're not supporting the studio. Well, here's the deal. I have played Ori Will of the Wisp and Ori something Blind Forest. Is that the other one? I played both of them, okay? And I played them both on my Series X. I played them both on stream on Twitch at the time, okay? And I enjoyed both those games thoroughly. They're both really good games, okay? I didn't buy those games. When I beat the games, I didn't feel the need to buy those games. But this is what I want to tell all the developers out there. I want you to understand this, okay? Your game is not good enough or worth a purchase. Oh, I know you don't like that. I know you don't like that, but I'm giving you a taste of reality. Your game is not good enough or worth a purchase. Your game is good enough to buy off of a used rack. Your game is good enough to buy or get traded for another game. Your game is good enough for a discount. You're not at that level yet. Humble yourself. See, when I was actually buying games, I would go to GameStop and I would look at the 2 for $20 bin. And that's where I would purchase my games. I didn't care if they were used. I didn't care if they were years later. I played Ori Will of the Wisp a lot more years later. The difference is if I go to GameStop and I buy a game that's used, the developer's not getting a dime out of that. The publisher's not getting a dime out of that. All that money's going to GameStop. All of it's going to GameStop because the actual sale of the original sale of that game has already been made. Now it's someone that traded in your game, right? Traded in your game. And now GameStop is selling it and they're going to make the whole profit for it. And that's who I'm giving the money to. So you're not making any of my money. Now that I play games on Game Pass, those $15 a month that I'm giving to Microsoft, whether it's a penny, 10 cents, 25 cents, I don't know how much you get off of my $15. But whatever it is, you made money now because of me. When before you weren't making anything. So this whole, if you want to support us, play it everywhere but Xbox, how do you think that makes me feel as a Game Pass gamer? Forget your game. If your next game doesn't come to Game Pass, I'm okay not playing your next game, even though I loved Ori. Because your game is not at that level. It's not. Even games that I haven't played, I've bought at full price. I haven't played Spider-Man 2 yet. And that game I bought at full price. There's levels to this. Developers. Calm down. GTA 6, that's the game that if they drop it at $80, $90, $100, that might be one. I'm gonna be mad, but that might be one that I might fork it up because it's Rockstar and it's Grand Theft Auto. You're not at that level. The best thing about Game Pass is that it allows publishers, games that would never have a chance to a certain audience to have a chance, and by that, then you get more promotion. And who knows, maybe you do make more sales. And maybe, just maybe, you make me happy enough that I decide to go ahead and buy your game. And because Because I game on Game Pass, I am more inclined to have a digital library. I'm okay with that. So maybe I will buy my game digitally, which then means when I make that purchase, no one else can play your game off of my purchase. See, if I buy the physical game, once I'm done playing that game and I trade it in at GameStop, somebody else can play off of that physical copy and you make nothing. Circulation of games going over and over again. How do you not understand this? How do you not understand this? I'm not going to stand for the Game Pass slander. Don't put... And at the end of the day, no one's forcing you to put your game on Game Pass. That's the most idiotic thing ever. If you don't want people to play your games on Game Pass, why would you put your game on Game Pass? If you're owned by Xbox, then there's nothing you could do, right? I get it, but like what? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Is Moon Studio owned by Xbox? It could be. I don't know. You guys tell me. But if it's not, then this makes no sense to me. So, to all you developers out there, understand. There's plenty of gamers like me. There's plenty of parents like me. There's plenty of fathers, mothers like me, aunties, grandmothers that will walk into GameStop, will see two games that are identical. One is full price, one is used, and are going to pick up that used copy, which means you make no money off that used copy. All that money's going to GameStop. Or you go ahead and put your nice little game on Game Pass, and you get whatever money Microsoft gives you up front. It's up to you, though. You got to take the bet on yourself, right? No one's going to gamble on you but yourself. That's a little bold. Now you made two Ori games. They're both really good, and now you want to tell people not to play them on Game Pass? If you want to support the studio? Really? Come on, man. Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.